The scuff is real. It's barely started, and the scuff is already real. I'm already struggle busting this. The scuff is already real. My browser sources wouldn't work this morning for some reason, and I couldn't figure it out, and I just got angry and frustrated, and it's still not working. Why is it still not working? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no. No, why? There it is. Test. Okay, all right. I don't know what I did that fixed that. I did like 10 different things and none of them worked, and then all of a sudden it worked. So I don't know which of the 10 things I did fix that. I don't know how. I just don't know. I don't know any of it. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I am scuff incarnate. I am scuff incarnate and I am done with today. I have my coffee. I'm drinking my coffee. Let's work on some channel art today. I think these might also be stickers. So my camera's all messed up. I knocked my camera over. So now it's like not correct and it's not catching my face right. And I can go into the settings and mess with it, but honestly, it's just been a day. It's already been a day. It's already been a morning. I am tired. They were doing construction like all night. Also, we're chatting for a minute because my pen is charging, or my Apple Pencil is charging. So we're just chatting for a minute while my pencil charges so that I can do my. We're gonna work on some channel art. I already went ahead and named them, so there's no boobies today because that's apparently people joined during that panicked moment and then they immediately left. So that's fun. I hope that everybody's having a good morning. I am having a we're having a day. I learned last night that even though I have Baldur's Gate installed on my second drive, it will not play now. It crashes constantly because it's not on an SSD. So the race is on now to get a new hard drive. Honestly, probably before this one just implodes because I'm having more and more problems every day. Good morning, good morning. I'm having more and more problems every day that they seem to be hard drive related or space related. Thank you. They're VTube Studio antlers. Um, it all seems to be space related, and it's it's becoming more of a problem every day, and I am concerned that I'm going to lose everything that I do have on this. Now, that's not like the biggest deal because most everything has been moved to um, my brain's not working, my external hard drive. So most everything is already moved, but there are certain things that are in my main hard drive. Yeah, like it's like borrowed time, and I'm trying really hard. I do have a bunch of nibbles for art, but I for anybody who's ever like sold commissions, you know that like people will be like, "Yeah, I want to commission art," and then they, when it comes time to be like, "Okay, it's your turn," they're like, "Oh, I changed my mind," which like you're totally free to do, right? Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's not a problem. Um, it's just that you can't really rely on that as like an income, which is why I've never tried. Yeah, like, oh, and even I just did it. I went to commission some emotes and then I realized, like, oh, well, I actually had some medical bills that came up and I can't afford to commission these emotes now. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I really should just do my own emotes. I just am really bad at it. And the ones that they do is really they're really cute. And I really wanted cute emotes. I wanted cute emotes for my stream. Um, I may still try and commission them though, just because they were. Yeah. Yeah, it's to be well known enough to collect in advance, and at that point, like it's like a I always hate doing that too because you see it, right? Like I don't know how much like you guys travel the art circles and like Twitter and honestly all the way back to years ago on DeviantArt, people would take commission money in advance and they would have these giant lists of like waiting lists. And then they would just fucking skip. And it made people feel like uncomfortable commissioning artists because they couldn't see what they had in the works and they would see these giant waiting lists and this person would be like, oh, but it's just I have to take emergency commissions, and then they would just pile on and pile on and pile on, and like pretty much all the commissions I take are emergency commissions at this point. So like, but I try and get them done as quickly as I can. And I don't take payment up front because of that reason. But I also am really choosy with who I offer my commissions to. Like, I don't just offer them on like Twitter and then be like, hey, uh, you don't have to pay me up front. Like, I offer to people that I know or people that have worked with this, like the commissioner before. So it's like a choosing game, right? Like, you have to pick your poison. Do you ask for things up front and then manage your workload appropriately, which is like hard, right? If you're hurting for money, you got to take what you got to take. Um, or do you ask for money up front? Which there's nothing wrong with asking for your money up front. I tend to try and pay at least if I'm commissioning someone, I always try and pay at least 50% up front as a deposit. And I feel like that's a fair like middle ground. If they're not asking for anything up front or they're not asking for everything up front, I always try and pay at least 50%. Um, as just like a here, like you can trust me, I'm good for the money. Here it is. And then um yeah, I always try and pay at least 50% up front. And I think that that's a pretty good practice, but even then you see it a lot in the I mean I see it a lot because I'm scrolling through like VTuber Twitter, which is a lot of people looking for art and a lot of people getting scammed where they paid for their entire model up front and then oops, the commissioner disappeared, or they put down a deposit and then they request a refund on the deposit. So the commissioner has like the artist has already worked on their commission or at least started, I don't know. And they're asking for their money back because they found a different artist or something. And like that's not how a deposit works either. But as an artist, like, do you say no to that? It's like it feels shitty. And then there's the possibility of people doing a chargeback on you, which is like a disaster with PayPal. It's a big murky mess, man. And I'm all for like pay your artists what they're worth. Pay them what they're worth. Non-refundable doesn't matter. If somebody files a chargeback with PayPal, PayPal will issue that chargeback and you will get hit with the fees. It doesn't matter if you say non-refundable, it doesn't matter what. And like if they issue a chargeback because they're doing it through their bank. So you will get hit with those fees. And nobody wants to talk to anybody anymore. They don't want to have conversations about it, so chargebacks get filed all the time. And that's a rough place to be in if you're a small business, man. Those fees are not pretty. I don't necessarily consider myself to be a small business. I don't think I am. I am an cryptid, an entity. An entity on the internet that is just on Twitter for cursed bullshit. I don't think so. I don't think so because you can't like call people out like that. There's like you run the risk if you call someone out by name, you run the risk of like legal action. So I don't believe that there's anything like that. At least something that I have access to. I'm sure that there's some. So like the VGen Discord has like a blacklist of people that are doing commissions like not on the up and up, but like not for buyers. The most you can do is just work with people that you know. Lots of people have like forms where they ask you to fill out a bunch of information about yourself so that they have the information if they need it later. Good morning. We're just letting my pen charge while I for a minute because it was dead. Oh, it's done. Okay. That is the nice thing about the Apple pencils is that they charge really, really fast. I would if I start doing this for more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like because it goes both ways, right? Like oh shit. I'm gonna go demon for a second. Hold on. If you see a non-refundable deposit on an artist that you don't know, I would scope their social medias. Like that's the best thing that you can do. Is just scope their social medias and like look at what they're about. Look for customers and clients and see what other people are saying about them. And if they're a new artist and they have a non-refundable deposit, you just kind of got to take a gamble because that's the climate that you're in, right? All right, we're gonna swap over to the other screen. Well, yeah, that's the ideal way that it works is that if you started the work, they don't ask for a refund, but that's not how it works at all. And if you don't give them the refund, then they will file a chargeback. Yeah, I'm not saying that everybody does that, but it is something that you see quite commonly, on um like on Twitter. That's something that people deal with quite often. Okay, so we're just gonna vibe and do some channel art. I've got my chat screen up so I can keep talking. Commission placeholder fee is a better. It does sound better. It sounds nicer. Um, you can fight that with PayPal. I've never won a chargeback complaint though. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with these guys. I'm just kind of messing around right now. Um, you can file a chargeback, or you can fight it with PayPal, but I've never won that, and apparently winning those is pretty rare. Most people aren't super willing to give you their cash app. Like, I know that I don't give that out because it's got my real name on it. Do we do this or do we do emotes today? I'm like super not motivated to do panel art. Okay, it's, yep, you can win. I, I'm not, I'm not gonna argue about that. I know that you can win. I'm not gonna address it anymore. Um, we're gonna work on channel art. We're gonna work on the panels for right now because I really, really need to get them done. And I've just been in a place. Just been in a weird spot lately where I'm like not in the mood to do anything, so I haven't been. Unfortunately, I can't figure out Spotify still, so we don't have music, and we're not gonna have music for a bit. I have it set up on another chord, but then I can't hear it, so I don't know. I don't know how to make it work. I'll figure it out eventually. Days like today that I feel like maybe this streaming thing is not for me. I spent like a half hour trying to figure out just like how the fuck do I make shit work on my, like how the fuck do I make this shit work with the browser sources? It stopped working. And I'm not smart enough to figure that shit out, so I don't know. They do random updates on them and it causes issues. I had such a struggle this morning with my browsers. Good morning, uh, Squirrel Boy. How are you? I had such a problem this morning with my browser sources and like just none of them would work. So I was like, all right, well, I'm moving away from Stream Elements anyway. But fuck it, I'll just move to slobs and just not have an overlay for today and just have my chat on screen. But then that also wouldn't work. So I don't know. Hey, look at that, DC Grizz, I fixed it. Are you proud of me? Yay! Yeah, so my commands used to all be through Stream Elements, but I'm in the process of like trying to move away from Stream Elements, which I just got a notification today from the sound alert spot that I can do my notifications all through there. So I set that up. Um, I don't like how this looks. Maybe I'll like it better as I if I keep going. Um, so I set up all my commands through Mix It Up last night. Like I sat down and I did the thing because I'm really bad at um making sure that I do the things. Like I'm just really bad at this streaming thing, I think, is what it is. I'm no bueno at this. Um, it seems super complicated to me. Good morning, Raven. How are you? I just don't know what's broken all like this morning. I started it up and I was like, "Yay, I'm gonna do this." And then nothing connected. Everything was broken. Everything was like fucked up. And it is what it is, right? Like I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to fix browser sources. All right, Master Google, tell me how to do it. And then Google's like, I don't know, your shit's fucked up. So then I'm scouring Reddit. And like the best way to find anything out on Reddit is to tell people how to do it wrong. And then they'll fucking tell you how to do it right. I don't know how I fixed it though, Grizz. That's the problem. I don't know what the fuck I did that fixed it. I do not know what fixed it or why. If it happens again, I don't know how to fix it. Hey, yeah, just fucking yell at it until it works was my strategy this morning. Like, just get pissed off at it and be mad, and that doesn't work out well, right? Like, so you fix everything. Uh, We're gonna snooze. Oh, I don't have any snoozes left? That's how I usually break things in the first place. I mean, same, but like, I don't think I like how this looks. I don't know. We're gonna keep going because I often get frustrated like halfway through and then go, I don't like this, and then I stop. I'm still new. I've been doing this for a year now. I learned because I went and looked for it. I've been doing this for a year somehow, and I still know nothing. I'm like Jon Snow. I know nothing. I don't know how to fix my OBS. Yeah, only on the weekends. I'm a part-time streamer. I'm not a real streamer. This is a hobby, not a job. I mean, that is true. This is my hobby and not my job. This is my fun time, my fun me time, not my, I have to be an adult time. This is my fun me time, not I'm an adult and I do adult shit time. That time does exist. I don't want to hear that that doesn't exist because it does. I do adult shit sometimes. This is not often. What do you mean, what the fuck is that? That's me, bitch! She's bald. That's me, bitch. I'm just bald. Don't be rude. Y'all fucking made fun of me for my face yesterday, so now I had to draw a real face under here.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, we now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. The judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
I said that like that shit is all over TikTok and it lives rent free in my head.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that. If also full of bacon, Whopper, any Whopper, my way, Whopper, my way. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day.
I have TikTok brain rot. TikTok brain rot so bad. I have TikTok brain rot and it's not good. Okay, now let's see if I can make sense of what lines I've. Yeah, I don't have a Burger King near me. What the- right? Maybe not. What is this one? You had one about 7 years ago, but the managers were caught selling drugs out of the drive-thru. You know, I wish I could say that that was shocking to me, but it is not. I wish I could say that that was shocking. Not a nose. I might not have a nose. I don't know that I want a nose. We're gonna hold off on the nose for right now.
I'm gonna be boxing blueberry.
Beatbox and blueberry is a very cute one. Yeah. There's like drama with that one though. There's TikTok drama with it. the tattoo shop that made it famous fired the girl from it because she was not a good fit for them anymore. He was like, they were well within their rights to like let her go. Like she just wasn't a good fit. She didn't fit in with their clientele or anything like that. There wasn't anything weird about it, but she like made it weird. I don't know. I've been following this Lauren the Mortician one. That one's interesting to me. But mostly because like it's an internet lawyer. Internet lawyers are fucking another breed, man. They are a different kind of human and they are fascinating. They're either really, really good or they're really, really terrible. There's like no in between. I'm sure there's in between. We just don't hear about them. She said some, or she liked some transphobic stuff on Instagram. Legal Eagle is so good. She said some transphobic stuff on Instagram, or she liked some transphobic stuff on Instagram, and then um, got upset when people called her transphobic. Which, like, I mean, if you're gonna like transphobic tweets and things like that, then maybe be prepared to like have the label. Um, and then she made like this statement saying that she sometimes likes things that she doesn't agree with, which is bizarre to me. Like that's such a bizarre stance to take. Um, she said that she likes things that she doesn't agree with or that don't align with her beliefs specifically. Which like I mean it's well say Clara did it at that point. It was opposite day when I like that. Why yeah, why would you be scrolling through Instagram and be like, "Oh, I'm just going to like this thing that I don't agree with?" That makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, it's like the most bullshit thing. But she also the big drama is that um she did a wellness check on another creator. She had her lawyers send in a wellness check on another creator as like a clear threat of doxing, right? Like I know where you live enough that I can send police to your house. It was like a clear threat of doxing. And she is like just straight up like, no, she was mentally unwell and I needed to make sure she was okay. And this other person is definitely not mentally unwell. Like she's like, I sent an email to her asking her if this was her real legal representative because it's absolutely insane to me that I would get a cease and desist letter for I think she just made a video saying like, hey, I know we look alike, but I'm not this person. She was like, that's it's just something like so absolutely insane that you would get a cease and desist letter over for like one video saying, hey, I'm not this person, so stop sending me shit about her because I'm not her. There's also that they sent a cease and desist letter to someone who just sent her an email, has never posted about her publicly, nothing like that, saying like, hey, you should address this stuff because people are going to keep making videos on you. And she said that that was a death threat. Like, this woman is unhinged. And her lawyer's crazy. That's the part that got me interested, is that her lawyer's fucking insane. I mean, allegedly. I don't, please don't sue me. Please don't sue me. But the way that they're like interacting with these people and the cease and desist that she sent to this woman where she was like, you're clearly mentally unstable and I need you to make sure that you're with someone for the next part of this letter. What? This is a legal document that you sent someone. Oh, I mean, that's true. Yeah. Unfortunately, my not safe for work Twitter is like infested with stuff that I don't like because I search like that's the Twitter that I use where I like search for stuff that's like I don't want to see it on my main feed or like I'll never look at it on my main feed, but if there's like a weird political post or something, I'll read it on that one. So then the algorithm's like, "Oh, you liked this." It recommends me like a ton of political posts and I'm like, "I just this account is for boobs. I don't want to look at this." Look at this. I just want to look at boobs. In 10 years, legal documents will have LOL with bruh. This woman sent her this document that was like, boobs in politics. It was just like, I understand that, like, or based on your actions or this video that you sent or this email that you sent, you were very clearly mentally unwell. And for this next part, I need to make sure that you're safe and that you have someone there with you. Process your feelings. It was insane. And I can't believe that she thought that that would be okay. I couldn't process that this woman thought that this was okay. And like she's in the lawyer herself is in a whole bunch of other legal things going on. Like she's got a bunch of other legal battles that she's fighting because she's like unhinged. Like that's the internet that I'm here for. I'm here for the unhinged lawyers. I'm here for the tea. I'm here for watching like the centaurs with double pussies. I'm here for it. Like I'm not here for the I'm not here for like I don't care about what I do care about what Trump's doing, but I don't want to see that on my daily feed because like it's just depressing. I don't want to see what like people are mad about in politics right now. Like if I want to look for that, I'll look for it. I'm not here for the long haul with that shit. But yeah, I'm here for like the unhinged drama that like you're just like, what the fuck is this woman thinking? Like, what the hell? Like Tattoo Gate was like, mwah, it was so good. It was chef's kiss, perfect for me because that was fucking unhinged. Oh my god, I love that. That's ridiculous. That's so fucking funny to me. I can't like what? It's right up there with I am not a cat. I am not a cat. I'm a lawyer. Like unhinged. Oh, I didn't change my tits over. Hopefully they're changed now. Chris, throw something at me. Tell me if my tits are changed. Chris has left the building because he always takes the chance to throw things at me. Yeah, they're better. They're fine. You're doing minor. Thank you for the nuggies. Oh man. Hey, what a coincidence. I'm also doing line art. Thank you for the nuggies. I'm also doing line art. Kind of. This is like my new I'm trying to do like a softer line art style for some stuff. And like that's what this is. Even though there's a lot of hard edges still. Like man, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm just not good at trying. What else happened? Oh, yesterday I got called out for my hotbar setup in Final Fantasy 14. Apparently, it is unacceptable. I sure did. I called out for my hot bars. Please tell me that is not your actual hot bar setup, and it absolutely is. Oh, and then I tried to lie and say that it hides when I go into combat. It doesn't. It used to do that, and then the macro stopped working, or the setup thing stopped working, and I never fixed it. So it doesn't do that anymore. What's wrong with it? I have all of my emotes set up around my chat bar. Like any emotes that I use pretty often, I have them set around my chat bar. And it's like a big giant block of hot bars. And I was asked, how do you see when you're writing? The answer is I don't. Yeah, it forms a giant square on my chat bars. And like the veteran raiders in our chat were like horrified. What are you doing? I do not deserve to be called out for that. It was really funny though. Yeah, the veteran raiders in our chat were horrified. Like, what is that? I do use a controller. I use a controller too. These are the extra hotbars that I have set up on my screen besides my cross hotbar. Yeah, it works for me. Yeah, I used to have a thing that changed my UI when I switched out of like roleplay and gameplay mode like into doing combat, but then I don't have that anymore. So it's just that way all the time now. And yeah, it works just fine for me. I'm not doing anything hardcore anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Hello, welcome in. I'm not doing anything hardcore anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Rating gatekeeping, and I don't know that it's rating gatekeeping to look at my fucking hotbar and be like, "The fuck's wrong with you?" Thank you for the chicken nuckies, Liza. I see you. Welcome in, Hanzolos. Um, yeah, there's nothing wrong with looking at that and being like, "The fuck? How do you see anything?" And it was all done in good fun, but I did get I was bullied. I was bullied by it. Yeah, I was bullied by my raid bars. Thank you for the follow. It's very triggering. I need a bullied redeem. Raid gatekeeping is I mean, yes, we don't do that, but it wasn't good fun. Oh, it's a Saren. Hello. I like your name. That's funny. That's fine. Thank you for following now. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking about how I got bullied for my raid hot bars last night. Or not even just my raid hot bars, my Final Fantasy hot bars. They're in the voice reply still if you would like to judge me as well. Fucking found out. Caught. Caught in 4K by Saren. Thank you for hanging out, Goblin Fairy. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your rest. I hate this. I think I actually hate this, I don't know that this is like a, it's not done, so I hate it. I think I might actually hate it. Oh, then the hot bars? Or then what I'm trying right now? I don't know. Do I need a nose? I think that might help. Does that help? It does not help. I'll leave it like that for now. Hot bars, yeah. You don't need a nose. What did you kick your kid off the TV for? Ew, on the side. Okay. So I have had all of my bars like off to the side so that my everything was like clear. Is that true or are you bullshitting me, Remy? Because that literally broke my brain reading it. Wow. Noses. Okay. I have rated with like the middle of my screen clear. In fact, I liked my WoW to be that way. Um, but that was when I wasn't using my mouse to click things because I am a mouse clicker if I'm not using my controller. So, oh no. I know that feeling. Who knows OCD? I am a mouse clicker if I'm not reading on my controller now, so I need them to be all in like an accessible spot. When I wasn't looking at them and I had hotkeys for everything, then it was easier to just have them like off to the side and hidden. Or like really tiny and hidden. I mean, that's fair. I feel that sometimes at night when I'm like trying to draw and like I'm laying in bed and my kid is just flopping around like a fish. It is the worst. Maybe I do like this. I don't know. Flopping around like a fish. It is the worst. And like, I'm just not drawing a chin. Because I'm doing like a chibi face. So I'm just not drawing a chin. I'm giving up on that today. I think I am gonna change my hair though on my model. After fucking with it a little bit. Oh, you okay. Really? Chins in like RPG makers make you upset? Really? It's so weird what people focus on in that stuff. I don't have any more ad skips, I'm sorry, so we're gonna have to watch the ad in 5 minutes. I'm giving my wrist a break, so we're just gonna chat for a minute while I look at this and decide if I like it or not. Um, it's so interesting to me what people focus on in things like that. Get out, Remy. Get out. You're in trouble. It's not. This is a pun-free zone. You're not allowed here. Really? That's. It's interesting what people focus on. I feel like when I'm creating a character in like an RPG maker thing or whatever, I focus a lot on their eyes. Neck pouch. I feel like I focus a lot on eyes. Um, Interesting. It's like hands, right? I guess like drawing hands. I know what a hand looks like. I have a hand. I can look at it and see it. But when you go to draw it, I have no idea what the fuck a hand is supposed to look like. The fuck do hands look like, guys? Nobody knows. We just don't know. That's another reason. I'm pretty sure that's why my Twitter feed is so fucking cursed. Is because look at I look at cursed AI a lot. I already talked about the centaur with two vaginas. You're late. You're late to the party, Rusty. Good morning. I already talked about her. Quad thigh centaurs. I like that that's the part that was the most upsetting is that she had four human thighs. Do you think like the hoof feet had just skin on the human skin? I look at a lot of cursed AI stuff, and I think that that's probably why my Twitter feed is so fucking disturbing. Is because I look at so much cursed shit. Chris, did I not send this shit to you? Hold on. I I must curse a new person with this knowledge. Hold on, Grizz. Get ready. Get ready. Hold on to your panties. No, wait. Hold on. I have to fucking fuck with Grizz. Do I want to send this to his wife as well? No, I'm not. I'm gonna just send it to him. I'm not gonna ruin her day. Hold on. I have to destroy Grizz. Oh, it's an ad break too. Oh no. Sorry. I guess use the ad break to go and get a drink or something. Here, I'll send it to you too. Hold on. I feel like we have TM somewhere. Cursed shit. The quad thigh centaur. Why are you getting an ad for horseshoes? Maybe you should stop looking at centaur porn. Maybe you don't look at centaur porn anymore and then you won't get ads for horseshoes. I'm scared. Thanks for looting me. Scared. The thing that everybody has the most problem with is that she has four human thighs. Yeah, because I shared it. It's one horse and one human one. Oh man. There was another particularly disturbing one. I don't know if I can find it again. That's a mantar? One bell button. Stop. Half man and half another man? I don't understand what that means. Ew. Well, you're all getting this now. Which is maybe the most cursed. I hate it. I hate it. It's awful. It's awful. It's not good, guys. I said I sent it to Rabbit Residue, who I make a game out of sending them horrible things. I just got a thumbs down. I'm just getting a thumbs down. Sent you something horrible. Are you happy? He thought of you. You were in my thoughts today. I thought of you. I sent you something. It made me think of you, and it's that. It's just some horrible shit. It is. It is. That is my love language. My love language is just sending like really horrible things to people. Just the most cursed shit you can possibly find. If you get cursed garbage from me in your DMs, you know we're friends. That's true friendship right there. And if you don't, if you aren't getting that, it means that I'm not comfortable with you. The most pure form of affection. I thought about you today and it was cursed. Here you go. Happy birthday. Yeah, if you don't know if I hate you or not, I don't. Because I will make it known that I don't like you. I'm not good at hiding that shit. Anybody who's on my fucking officer team in 14 can tell you that. I'm real bad at it. But if you're not getting garbage from me that's absolutely horrific, we're probably not besties. Specifically AI. Like, it's so thick. I don't know what's too thick. I'm trying to steer myself away from really thick line art because it's all I've known for a long time. And like I'm trying to break into something a little bit softer. I'm trying to be a little bit softer and a little less abrasive as a whole, which means that I need to like fix my line art so that it's not so fucking thick all the time. The Knox clothing deep dive. I don't know if you can tell by my expression, but I have no idea what you're talking about. The babies with the floppy heads. Oh yeah. That was a trip. I don't like any of this, so I'm just gonna erase it and start again. That's not. I didn't even send you like the worst of them, Grizz. I sent you the ones that I thought were funny, but like I didn't send you the terrible ones. I sent our new raid lead. Horrible, horrible, horrible cursed AI the other day. Like I don't remember what I was using AI for. I was trying to get it to do like poses so that I could reference them. And it it didn't work out and I just sent him the most cursed shit. And he had no idea what to do with it. He was like, "What is this? Is this pictures of your child?" And it's like a person with an extra foot that's like coming out of their head. Figuring out boobs is hard. This is not an easy life skill. I'm spending so much time on an eyebrow that's going to be like completely covered. There's no reason for me to be stressing about this eyebrow so much. Honestly, I could just get rid of it. Because I don't even actually need it. Figuring out boobs is a life skill that not everybody has. And it's like a difficult one. Like I don't blame them for not understanding. Because boobs are weird. Boobs are hard to understand. I almost never do that. I almost never. I using symmetry is hard for me because it's not a tool that I used ever. So when I have to use it now, um, it is a little bit of a struggle for me. And like using the copy and flip thing, I've never done that. It's just not a thing that I've ever done. And like, I should. It's a tool that's there to be used. I've just never done it. It's just not anything I've ever done. And I could do that. I could use it. I know how. I just it's like naming my layers, right? Like I know that I should name them appropriate things. Do I name my layers? No. I do not. Why do I not do that? Because I suck at life, I think. I'm pretty sure that that's the answer, is that I'm terrible at life. Yeah, there's things I could do that would make my life easier, but I'm not gonna do them. Layer 1, layer 2, layer... Perspective is always hard. Like, don't feel down on yourself because perspective is hard. Perspective is always fucking hard. Exactly. I've been doing this way for how long? And it's worked out mostly okay. Like, I've only fucked up a few times on the way that things needed to be named, or like lost a layer in the hubbub of it all. So why worry about changing it now? The only time I really worry about it is when I'm working on like a so I'm working on my new PNG, and you need to have specific layers for that. Do I like how that looks? Do I like how this looks? Yeah, I kind of do. I like hot chocolate in my coffee. Here, I'm working on my new PNG, which is for like reactive, Discord reactive, and like I had to name these layers all different things because otherwise they don't work. But hey, new PNGs in the works, guys. It is lame. It is boobs. Do you know why I have a boobs layer? It's because it's for I'm gonna use it in oh my god, what is PNG Tuber Plus? And I'm gonna make them bounce when I talk. So that if I'm playing a game like Baldur's Gate that's a little bit more graphically intensive, I can just use PNG Player or PNG 2 Plus and have a still semi-mobile um, thingy avatar thingy. Oh God, why do you guys put up with me? Still semi like moving a reactive PNG um, that does little bouncy things when I talk. So although looking at it, I almost wish that I had made that my actual VTuber. I could, in theory, turn that into a VTuber. Like I could, in theory, just turn this into a really simple VTuber that is just like torso up, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, yeah, with boob physics, of course. I mean, I have boob physics now. Um, but yeah, you guys are curious what I was working on last night. It's that and then some not safe for work art that I'm doing for other people that I'm not going to show on stream because some of it is gift art for Christmas time. So, and you never know who's here, who's in the who's watching. I mean, I do because I have a thing that tells me who's here, but my tablet's getting really hot. It's really upset about the amount of views it's getting. Someday I'll figure out music so that I can play music. But like I still haven't figured. I guess Nightbot does music too, and I've been thinking about maybe switching over to Nightbot or using Nightbot for some of my like timers. I did figure it out with Mix It Up. Um, but then I decided that like the timers that I had weren't really necessary. Because like the timers that I had were like, hey, if you want to clip my stream, please do. If you want to give me a follow, please give me a follow. Which like, do you really need to say that like out loud? I don't know, Rem. Do you like when I gift you loot art? Do you like that? Because if not, I won't do it again. I chose violence today. I didn't actually wake up and choose violence. I woke up and was like, I'm on time. I'm gonna get my shit done today. I'm good. Stream is gonna happen. It can't be Baldur's Gate because Baldur's Gate just crashes because it's not on an SSD, and like that did the transfer files didn't work last night, so now I'm gonna try a different thing where I just copy and paste the files myself and like move them over and then tell Steam to like forget where the install is and then look for it again on the right drive and like I had like a plan, guys. I had a plan. And I was good. I was like, I'm gonna be good. It's great. I'm gonna have a good day. And then like I started up fucking OBS and it was like none of your browser sources work. So good morning, but also get absolutely fucked. Nothing works. And then I chose violence. And then I chose to just say fuck it and send people cursed shit into their inboxes. Say fuck it to everybody. Guys, do I like this? Like this? I'm still not sure. Sometimes I get really far into a drawing and then I'm just like, man, I decided that I didn't like it. Like this, we're gonna just boop that over just a little bit. And do like that. I'm usually pretty like meticulous about my lines too, and I'm trying so hard to like give that up because I think it looks better when they look a little bit more organic. But I also like I can't give up that I really like straight lines. It's actually just nice. There we go. I like how that looks. Trust the process. I don't I don't trust anything about my process. My process is convoluted at best and an absolute fucking disaster at worst. Like I trust nothing about my process or the way that I do things. Which is how you learn, right? Like you learn to do new shit that way. I don't necessarily like this line that just doesn't attach to anything. Maybe I don't like any of those. Okay, so that's just gonna not happen. Trust the process. Sometimes I wish that I had more faith in myself. Like right now I have I'm like asking for commissions for like and I don't mean that like I'm like in people's DMs going like, hey, do you want to commission me? Because that shit drives me insane. But like I am in my like in Discords going, hey, I need to buy a new hard drive, so I'm opening up commissions. But like what that means then is that I have to set prices, and I don't know how much my art is worth. I don't know how much to charge. And like in the past, I've always done pay what you want commissions, like just to get out of having to set a price. But like I have a goal that I have to hit this time, and I need to do it quickly. So I need to like ask people for like a set amount, and I have no idea what to fucking charge. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. And like I have no problem with like looking at what someone else is charging and going like, "Oh, honey, you are way undercharging for your services. Thank you for the fart. Whoever just did that." Liza did. Because Liza was one of the people in my DMs asking me for a quote, and I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. I did see that, Liza. I just had already started streaming, so I haven't addressed it yet. I don't have any fucking idea what to charge. But I can like look at someone else's art and like tell them like, oh, you are super undercharging for what you're doing. But like when it comes to my own, I'm just like I have zero confidence in it and I have no idea what to like charge. I don't know what people would be willing to pay. I don't know what bracket I fall into. I don't want to overcharge, right? Like you don't want to look at yourself and be like, "Yeah, I'm super confident and I could charge this much," and then have people go, "You're not worth that much." Right? Like is that just an anxiety that I have? That's what I've done before, and that's why I usually just offer to friends. Is I just do pay what you want comms, but like I gotta set up a spot for it too, like in my uh probably my Ko-Fi. Yeah, I understand that, Grizz, but like I don't know how much time it takes me to do anything because I'm fucking spastic. I forgot to say that this is an important, like, the design on this thing that I'm working on right now is kind of important. Thank you for the lurk. Um, because all of the rest of my panels are going to use this same, like, design. It's called an estimation dork. Stop being mean to me, Grizz. So, like, all the rest of my panels are going to use this same design. So that's why I'm, like, being kind of meticulous about it, I guess. Like, nitpicky is maybe the word for it. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Nitpicky. Crazy. I don't know. There's a lot of different words you could use for how I am. How will I know if you stop being mean to me? I won't, I guess. I'll just be sad and lonely. Thank you for the head pats. I'll never know if you love me, Grizz. Thank you for the chicken nuggets. I don't know why the animation on that stopped working, but honestly, I'm not mad about it. Thank you for stopping by for coffee. It reminds me my coffee is getting cold. You're not new, Grizz, but hello. You've definitely been here for hours at this point now. Only an hour and a half. This stream has felt really long, but I think that it's because I'm... Are you? Welcome in. Oh, you guys are gonna make me do it. Welcome in! My name is Noxy Purr, formerly Burrito Nox, and I'm a catchy VTuber, and today we're doing some art. No promises on the quality of it, but we are doing some art for my channel, because I'm making new panels to match my new look, and not be my old branding, which had the Jolly Roger on it for some reason. I think I like it with only one thing. I sketched it with only one thing, so we're gonna just leave it with the one. Thank you for the hydrate. So when we hit 200 followers on Twitch, I'm gonna do a fully rendered piece giveaway. I think that's gonna be my big thing for a fully rendered full body piece with a simple background. Um, I don't know if that's like something that anybody would want, but that's what I have to give, so that's what we're doing. I bounce around so often, and I've been told, actually in TikTok comments, somebody told me that that was really weird and like off-putting, the way how often I bounce around where I'm doing my line art. I think it's just because I have ADHD. Like, I think that I just have, don't have the attention span to sit in one spot and just do the line art there. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the pities. That was really loud. I forgot that I set up a redeem for that because I was playing with the sound alerts thing where it said that I can just use the sound alerts instead of dealing with all the stress of. Yo, I don't know. TikTok comments be wild. YouTube too. I had a video go like a short go like semi-viral, and the comments on it are all just somebody saying egg. Like people saying egg and then responding egg a bunch of times. And I don't know what the fuck that means. But there was a thing like that on TikTok too where people were just commenting bread. Like that happened to a few of my videos where like people just came in and commented bread. A croissant. It was a croissant. And I didn't understand, and I still don't understand. Like to this very day, I don't understand what the croissant was about. Why? I don't understand the egg either. You could judge someone's line art order. That's fair. That is fair. Like, I think that they were they were definitely trying to help me by like telling me that it was distracting that I did that. But I also like, man, I can't change my workflow process. That's not gonna happen. ADHD. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Some people don't. Some people do all of their like I know a lot of people that do hair on a different order, on a different layer. I do not do that because I am lazy. Just what that really comes down to is that like I'm fucking lazy and I'm not gonna draw my hair on a different line art layer unless I have to. Um, I think it makes it easier down the line when you're trying to like color if you don't color in the very specific way that I color. But in the specific way that I color, it doesn't matter. So, it's not a big deal to me. It is not a priority to me to move my lines on different layers. And I color in one of the laziest ways possible, which if we get there today, you will see I am incredibly lazy when it comes to coloring. And I just use clipping masks for everything. Because that is the way. Okay, so this is off balance and I need to fix it. Is that better? No. Like that. And then that. And that is better balanced. Mine's gonna be where it is. That's true, I guess. Do, 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 do. Um, that is better balanced. Okay, I do like how that looks a little bit better. And then we're gonna come in here and put in our lines for this. Oh, my hand is starting to cramp. All right, time for a small break. My hand is starting to cramp really badly. That's another problem with like doing art streams like this is that I have arthritis in my hands really badly. I don't think I've talked about that too much, but I have arthritis in my hands, and doing these art streams is really, really painful towards the end. Like I've been doing this for we're coming up on 2 hours here. And I'm about to tap out with how bad the pain in my hands is. Usually I can get up and I can like walk around and I can move around and like grab a cup of tea or do things like that. Just sitting down and doing art for a straight couple of hours really, really is painful. And I am reaching that threshold of like, I gotta stop for a bit. But I made decent progress on my panel. Like this is my like hello / about me panel. And they're all gonna be in like a similar style. I'm trying to make them all the same style actually and look the same. So wish me fucking luck. That's what I have whatever the opposite of same face syndrome is when it comes to my art. Like some people struggle with same face syndrome where their art is all like the same it's the same face no matter what it's been put on. I have like the opposite of that where I cannot make a face look the same for the fucking life of me. So I'm trying really hard to make all of these look cohesive and the same. I mean, I do have a break screen. I do have a break screen, but the pain that comes from this is I'm probably gonna have to stop for like an hour or two and then pick it up again. It's very rare that I can just sit down and draw for a long time. 20 minutes the 2 hours is a little bit short for me, but it is really, really cold and rainy here today, which is definitely setting off my arthritis. I could probably do that if they were all going to be at the same angle, but no, not really. I can just use it as a reference and have it up on the other screen, which is fine. Yeah, I like to try and have longer streams, but it's been, I'm getting back into the habit of streaming after my vacation, and like, whew, man. I'm gonna start trying to stream in the evenings too. I've been kind of flush with other commitments lately, but I am gonna start trying to stream in the evenings, and those will just be shorter streams anyway because my kiddo will be awake and like she's loud. But hopefully we can just do some like vibe games in the evenings, like maybe some Coral Island or some Stardew Valley. Yeah, I mean, once I get my hard drive, it'll be easier. I think with the comms that I have lined up, I should be able to afford something decent. I just gotta get to work on those comms. Which I unfortunately cannot do on stream. But I have plenty of channel art to do for on stream. We can definitely work on more of this. More of these, like my panels and my emotes and stuff. Did she? That's really funny. Uh, but yeah, I think that I'm gonna call it here for today because my hands are locked up. Yeah, I understood what you meant. My hands are locked up, so let's see who's here. Uh, Grizz, you got anybody? Appreciate you guys so much. Love you all. I might be in the Discord later doing some art stuff. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. Today is it's a little packed. Do you know what do they do? What are they about? Okay. Another bestie? Games and chaos? Okay. Let's go rate them. I'm trusting you, Grizz. I get yelled at because thank you for coming to hang out with me, guys. I always appreciate it. You're always wonderful. And I will see you sometime this week. I'm going to have a schedule for you soon, okay? I promise. All right, let's go.